Bob Maloney from my MMAnews.com and Art of War Cage Fighting. And I'm talking to Kareem the Dream Kline today. Kareem is coming to Philadelphia to take on John Garbarino coming up at Live Casino on April 5th. Kareem, my man, time is getting close. Checking in with you. How you feeling? How's the body feeling? Listen, your fifth pro fight, so you're a veteran now. It's not like your first time. How's the body feeling? How you feeling?
The body's feeling good. This is my first time coming down to 175. So I wanted to be more disciplined. I wanted to make sure I was putting in the work. Maybe some things that I wasn't doing in the past, I had to get back to the basics. And I've been doing those things, and I feel amazing.
Kareem, 2016 was your first fight, so you've been in the business, for 8 years. Obviously, before that, you had to train. How did you find mixed martial arts? What got you involved in training in the beginning of your career? Listen, because you got to love this to become a fighter. You know the grind. I mean, you've been doing it for a long time now. What got you into this grind?
So, with my stepdad, I grew up watching martial arts, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee movies, all of the Japanese movies where you had to read the subtitles. And he tried to get me to do karate when I was younger, but it just wasn't my thing. So I started playing football to learn discipline. And, throughout life, I was always trying to find something that fit me. And a lot of the everyday jobs and careers don't really align with me. So after I got out of college, I wasn't happy. I was like, what am I gonna do now? I don't want to go and just work a 9 to 5. And I was working in restaurants, and one of my boys, he said to me, he was like, "You're better than this." He was like, "You're smart." He was like, "You got a good head." He was like, "You bring a lot to the table." He was like, "You can do more than this." And I just started in one of the restaurants I was working at, Chris Machi, he's actually the fight coordinator and owner of Flex Fight Series, formerly Tritons. Him and I started training over 10 years ago. And he's like, "Yo, you're naturally athletic. Like, you need to fight." And then that's how my fight career started.
Excellent. So you started just training MMA, training jiu-jitsu and all that. So you've been doing everything for about 10 years now.
Yeah, for sure. I think I joined UFC Gym back in 2012, but I wasn't really, when I first joined, and even when I was training with Chris in the beginning, it wasn't structured training. We were kind of just doing our own thing. I joined a couple gyms, I didn't really feel like it was going my way. So I've probably been a part of 5, 6, 7 MMA gyms throughout time. Started at UFC, went to Progressive for a little bit, Vamos. I still train at, obviously, No Limits Kickboxing, Long Island MMA, and I frequent Freedom Jiu-Jitsu sometimes.
Excellent. So talk to me a little bit now about camp and who's your coaches, helping you prepare for this. Listen, it's a big fight, man, coming up. You're coming into the enemy territory. Much respect to you for that, because you're coming into his hometown. So obviously you got balls of a line, and you really don't give a crap about that. You know what I mean? So tell me about who's in that room kicking your ass, getting you ready for this fight.
So Brian Michelino is my head coach. He does a lot of the MMA stuff, striking stuff, the grappling exchanges. I've also been working with my striking coach, Rich Schaefer, and then Ryan LaFleur, Greg DiPasquale, and Jason Downer.
Excellent. So who's coming? Talk to me about coming to Philly. I mean, you fought in Atlantic City. I was at several of your fights at Ring of Combat. As a matter of fact, I called your last couple, but I was at your pro debut when you got your first victory. Talk to me a little bit about how you feeling about coming to Philly. Have you been to Philly before? What do you think of the city?
I've only been to Philly for to watch a fight, I believe. Maybe I've only been there once. I don't know if I've been there when I was younger. I mean, I enjoyed the atmosphere. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm just excited. I feel like I've had a lot of distractions since my pro debut. Bad relationships, bad friendships, just felt like people were taking advantage, and my energy was being sucked dry, and my attention was in all of these places, but what it needed to be on, which is my career in MMA. So now I finally feel like I'm back at a time where I can focus on the things that I love. I can concentrate, and I'm locked in. You know, I've been telling everyone I'm married to the fucking game.
I love it. I love it, man. Hey, listen, you obviously know the dedication that it takes. Listen, John Garbarino, your opponent, there's, you've been able to see film on him. There's plenty of film on him. Talk to me about how you see this fight, what's going to happen. Give me a little prediction and how you see your opponent.
Listen, I'm not going to predict anything. I'm just going to say I hope he brings his best. I know I'll bring my best, and may the best man win. That's it.
I love it. Short and sweet, man. You sound like you're a man who means business. Once again, man, I am with Kareem the Dream. 2 E's, Dreem. Kareem the Dream Kline. Let's get it right for my man coming. We're going to give him a more warm welcome in Philly. We know that the fans there may not, but he's going to be welcome to Art of War family now. We're happy to have him. Kareem, you got to give out some shout outs to any love to any sponsors, any family, anybody you want to give some love to.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Synergy Pro Wellness. They've been rocking with me since day one. Boulevard's Restorations, Legends, Mortgage Brokerage, Catabolic CBD, and yeah, that's it for this fight. And also, I just want to let everyone out there know, like, listen, if you're going through a hard time in life, you just got to stay the course and it will work out. You know, you just got to stay strong and believe in yourself, and you can overcome anything, you know. There's a roller coaster of life. We have highs, we have lows, but you just got to learn to ride the wave, and you can overcome anything.
Beautiful message, Kareem. I look forward to seeing you at the weigh-ins, and we'll get something out for you real soon, my man. Pleasure talking to you. Best of skills, best of luck the rest of camp with any weight cut and all, and we'll talk to you soon, my man.
Thank you. Talk to you soon. Take care, Bob.